Hi everyone, it's Yitmarak and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my bullet journal setup for 2020 as well as for the month of January. I do apologize because I have a cold and so my voice sounds a little funky. My setup is really simple. This is my second year trying to bullet journal. I think that it's really helpful if you need to get organized. I'm definitely still trying to figure out what works for me and what kind of stuff I would like to track. So I'm taking some things that I did last year and doing them again, and then I'm trying some new stuff, and I'm hoping to try new things as the year goes. I do like to keep it simple, but I am a bit messy with like writing and coloring and like gluing things into it. So that is my sort of style. You'll be able to see it once I show you my actual journal. But if you're looking for that clean look that is really perfect, my style might not be for you. Other than that, I will jump right into it and I hope you guys enjoy. So here's my cover page. The theme is stars. Will be alright is a quote from Fine Line by Harry Styles, and it just says 2020. This is actually a marker that I drew in a different page, and then I cut it out and then I glue it just so it wouldn't bleed through. Alright, so here's the good stuff. On the left, I have my resolutions for 2020. This is just paper that I watercolored, and this is actually from an envelope that I got in the mail. I got some washi tape. Then I have my books read in 2020. This is something that I did last year and I kept up with it, so I really wanted to do it again this year. I really wanted to glue some like pretty things into it, but I didn't have anything, so I just drew like a flower myself. You'll see more of these. Next, I have my films and TV show of 2020 tracker. I did this last year as well. This is what I did last year. It was really small in one page, and I kept having to write really small. So this year I did 2 pages. I have the title, the type, which is basically just so I can write down whether it's a film or a TV show, since I'm doing one table for both of them. And then my rating. Then we have here on the left, I have my songs of the year. This is something new. I didn't do this last year, but I really wanted to. I have a really old journal from when I was a kid where I have like a list of songs that I wanted to download, and it's just nice to see like what kind of music I was listening to back then, and I wanted to experience the same thing. And then we have my cover for January. I have a quote and it says, "It's not what the world holds for you, it is what you bring to it," which is a quote from N with an E. This is from that same envelope from earlier. Then we have my calendar. I mostly do this for school because it's easier for me to just write down like due dates and when I have to do something, as well as plan out my reading when I have to have a book done. Since I'm an English major, I'm reading a lot, so I wanted to have enough space because in the past I've kept it 2 pages, so this year I did it 3. So I have the continuation on this side. I have my school reading list. Like I said, I have to read a lot for school, and so before the semester starts, I try to make a list of all the books that I have to read and where I can find them. Here is my notes / to-do list page. I like to do this as well because sometimes I don't want to take up all the space on my calendar. So if I want to do like a quick to-do list or write some reminders for myself, I like to keep a page where I can do that. This is just a separate notepad that I have that I've never used ever in my life. So I decided to just rip the pages and glue them on here. Again, this is all watercolor. I wanted to give the effect of like having like tape on here. So this is just paper that I colored and then I drew on it. I drew little stars. And then my last page is, as always, I have a page for the books that I read. I tried to keep the same concept here that I did with the resolutions page. I separated it by title, type, genre, and rating. Title obviously is the title of the book. Type just means like whether I'm listening to it on audio or if it's an ebook or if it's a physical book. And then genre, I wanted to add because one of my New Year's resolutions is to read new genres. I just wanted to keep track of what genres I'm reading. That is basically it. I kept it really simple and short. I'm still trying to learn and trying to figure out what I want to track, but yes, these are my spreads for January and for the year, basically. Quick flip through. Alright, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful to you again. Feel free to comment down below and let me know what sort of things you're planning to track. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye!